Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play New Super Mario Bros. DS. We're here in Castle 2, or Tower 2 technically, because this one has two towers, which is pretty cool. The two towers, that makes a reference to Lord of the Rings, and I could totally make a reference there, and I just kind of did, but I kind of didn't. And then I run into there with my shell, because this is a horrible level of shells, because there's conveyor belts, and shells and conveyor belts really don't go well together. They go together like asparagus and wine. I don't know, it's the first thing that came to my head. But let's just ignore that. We're going to use this Buzzy Beetle, and we're going to throw it at that coin, because coins are important. They're 1/100ths of a life, and that is clearly important. You know, except for the fact that it's not important, but who's counting? I apparently am. But anyway, in this episode we're going to complete World 6, and that shall be all fine. Dandy, as usual, it feels like the second half of the ones are always longer, which, I mean, I kind of explained the philosophy behind that before. Doesn't help that I keep just screwing up these conveyor belts, just as I speak, and then I just hit the thing there. Careful there, careful, careful, careful. Just get the star coin, and we'll move on. God damn it, these conveyor belts are a pain in the ass. This whole level's a pain in the ass. But, you know, there's always a conveyor belt gimmick in these sort of games. You know, that's just part of platforming. How can you have platforming without annoying conveyor belt gimmicks? And luckily, I take the hit after I get the flower, so I get the flower instead of the mushroom, if that makes any sort of sense. I don't know. Do I make sense? I don't know. Does it matter? I don't know. Apparently, you guys watch me whether or not I make sense at all anyway, so apparently it doesn't matter. But there's two pipes here. This one will just give us the coins here, so if you want coins, just go ahead and get them. Why not? They're coins. They're just fun to get. They're little floaty, glowy coin thingies, and you want them. They're just there. They're there for the taking. It doesn't matter how unimportant that you are, that you just want to take them. That's the whole philosophy of gaming. Anyway, we're gonna definitely take a hit here, because that one's going the wrong direction. Douchebag. But you did. This is kind of close. But hey, we kept our mushroom, so that's all good. You need the mushroom, obviously, to get to that one. Well, I think you probably could take it from above, so maybe you don't need the mushroom. But really unfortunate that guy was going the wrong way there. I didn't realize one that went the wrong way. Kind of a bit weird. So if you want to be simple, you can go take the left path, and it'll take you to the end, as you'll see here in a second. Or we can go to the right and get the third star coin. Obviously, we're going to get the third star coin, but we're going to go here and get the coins anyway, because coins are important. Moral of the story. So is wall jumping. It saves lives. So obviously, you can just go over there, or you can do this the daring way and do it like that, which is kind of exciting, but that wasn't really that bad, actually. But then we'll just have to go ahead and do the last the fight. As you can see, his mask is back on, which means he's going to be throwing shells at us again. I don't think he's done that since, I think it was that once at this point. So at this point, I mean, obviously you have to deal with a shell throwing baby Bowser. I think there's one in World 7 too, so as much as, I mean, you could avoid it up to this point by not doing World 4, because obviously World 4 or World 3 you can take your pick. But at this point, you are going to have to fight a shell one, so if you're bad at doing this whole shell thing, too bad, you're going to have to fight him anyway. But he's really not that bad. You just jump on the shells. It's just all about timing, which, granted, I mean, timing the shells is not necessarily the easiest thing to do, and that's what makes it tricky, but it's not like he's that much of a threat anyway. I mean, even if you're playing this rotating platform of death, it's not really rotating, but it's just there, and it's annoying. I think this is the only level, by the way, in the game that has two towers. I'm pretty sure this is the only Tower 2 level in the game, so I guess enjoy it while it lasts. I don't know. But now we're going to go ahead, and well, we're back on another split, just like the early part of the level. Obviously, we're going to do the normal one first, and then we'll do the secret one. There's only, what, 4 levels left? You know, it's not too bad. You can definitely take care of that. There's going to be a Hammer Bro here. It also looks like a water level. Like, I mean, comments on the first video of World 6. I mean, a lot of people have been saying, you know, this world has a ton of variety. It's like it has like no theme, and I do agree that New Super Mario Bros. DS like needs to learn how to stick to its themes, because it doesn't at all. Like, now we're back in the water. Like, we're in the mountains, and now we're back in the water. That makes no sense at all. But they really just make everything sort of a hodgepodge of themes, and it's kind of silly, I guess. I mean, it's okay to have the occasional water level here and there, just because, you know, you shouldn't just have all the water levels be in the water world. But, I don't know, to the extent that this game strays from its themes, especially in this world, is just kinda silly. New Super Mario Bros. Wii definitely does stay on their themes a little bit better, which is good. It's an improvement. Not really something I really noticed up until this point. Do miss on the red coins, not really that big a deal. Also, whirlpools of death, not whirlwinds. Wind would be the air, pool would be the water. Obviously, Lucky. Be smart here. Obviously, just tap so you don't fall down there, or just avoid it altogether, because it will eventually just run out. You can just go past it normally anyway, but tapping for your life is fun, so, anyway, Fire Flower is obviously a great asset there, because those green fish will track onto you, and they're very annoying. I mean, they'll keep going in the direction, they won't turn around, but they'll swim up and down towards you, which still makes them pretty hard to dodge. They're pretty fast about it, too. Also, here is one of the first points in the game where we get chain starring, which basically you can continue to get your combo going up as long as you can keep your star going. And all these question mark blocks, as long as you have a star on you, at the moment will have a star. I think if you lose your star, they'll just contain coins instead of a star at this point. So just keep your star active, keep killing as many fish as you can. You can easily rack up quite a few lives doing this. So we're going to do that. I think it runs out at this point though. So that's the end of chain starring. We'll see that in a couple other levels in the future as well. So I could have just killed that guy with my body, which sounds wrong, but I would have gotten a life for that. Not that I need lives, I'm at 99, so I don't really need the lives. And there's a ton of green fish in here. Okay, come on, swim, swim. Fireball! Fireball for your life! Fireball for your life! Run, run, run. How did I make it out there alive? Well, fire flower, obviously. If you didn't have a fire flower, that might be a bit tricky. Hope if you're small that your smallness will help you dodge them, I suppose. I don't know. Oh, well, shit! Stupid whirlwind. Jeez, Lucky, you already went over this. And then I just take a hit there anyway. Whatever. This one, oh no, I died! Not really, because that one actually, the little blocks indicate there's a secret passage. I'm not sure how it indicates a secret passage, but there is a secret passage there, no matter whether you like it or not. Also, giant green fish. Good thing I pretty much skipped all of them, and that whole mechanic was ignored. Oh well, let's continue the level and finish. Well, let's not continue the level, let's finish the level. With a life, not bad. And that is obligatory water level, I suppose, because that's just sort of an obligatory water level. Yeah, I don't know, whatever you think. And now we go ahead, and we're going to go to World 6B, is this now? B, I think it's B. I think it's Blee. I think it's Blee, yes, it's Blee. Clearly, I can say letters of the alphabet. My goodness, Lucky. Alright, so, 6-B. How exciting. So now, we shall, well, it's an ice level. Like I said, sticking to the themes. You're doing it wrong. It's an ice level in the middle of the mountain. We saw this in World 5, and this is actually one of the harder ice levels in the game. It's a bit of a tricky ice level, actually, but seriously, why didn't you just put this level in World 5 and put one of those water levels or cave levels or sky levels in World 5 here now instead? Keep a shell, though. You do need to get that one star coin, though. It's kind of a common trap, I suppose. I suppose if you had a mini mushroom, you'd have enough floatiness to wall jump back and forth and get it, but for the most part, you want that thing. And now we're just gonna slide around these mushrooms. I love these mushrooms. They're so cool. They just sort of fling you back and forth. I mean, it's an interesting level. It's just out of place. It shouldn't be here. There shouldn't be ice. I've had enough of ice physics. Also, purgatory. I love hitting this guy here and leaving him stuck there forever, but we'll let him just be stationary. He's stuck in between the pipe and the ice for the rest of his life anyway. May as well make it so he can do it without moving. Anyway, you can get a little slide combo here, which is pretty cool. You can't finish it, though, for a life, unfortunately. Unfortunately, they didn't put in the one remaining guy that you need to get a life out of it, which is kind of sad, but oh well. We'll just go ahead and get a flower, and we'll go ahead. I like the fact that World 6 has no secret exit, though. It's just to load off your mind and not have to worry about secret exits all the place. Especially because the last ice level we had to worry about that one with the shell, and having a blue shell secret exit is always really annoying. So, whatever. Those 3 pipes will shoot you in different areas. I'm just going to show off all of them just because it's cool. I like these little pipes. They're pretty entertaining with how they shoot in different areas. This one's just sort of a dud, but the other 2 are kind of cool. The first one shoots you under there to get the coins under there, and this one shoots you over like this. And you sort of slide, and then you slide down the platforms, and then you just end up there. And I think it's really entertaining. This part's a little annoying. You have to sort of jump back and forth between these little things, which sometimes these jumps are a little hard to time. Just get a good bit of momentum going. Also, you have to make sure you get, this is a bit tricky, you have to do this and then duck and slide down here. Ice physics FTW, even though they shouldn't be here in this level. And then you slide up here, and we're going to go ahead and do this pipe right here, and this will actually give you an automatic 1-up at the goal. Just like that. Only way you get a 1-up, but it's a guaranteed 1-up this time, so we'll actually be seeing that mechanic a couple times with the pipes shooting us to the flag, so that's pretty interesting. Anyways, that is World 6-B. Just 2 more levels to go, and we're only not even halfway through the video. Forget how long these ones are. Well, first of all, I'm going to go quickly stop here and get... Well, actually, no, I'm not going to stop here and get anything. I'm just going to stop here and do the star coins, because I just realized I never hit the star coins. And yeah, I'll kind of like the mushroom house. We don't have anything that useful yet. Might as well try to go for a mini mushroom, because you never know when those will be hanging levels to come. I know some levels in the future will have... We'll be needing some mini mushrooms, so we'll go ahead and grab one now while we have the chance and just keep it for later. World 7 does use quite a few mini mushrooms, if I remember correctly, so that'll be nice for the near future. And we'll also just spend these ones here because, well, there's no reason to keep these open. I'm pretty sure you actually need to spend all the star coins to get a technical 100%, as in through the game, as in how it actually like records as 100%. So yeah, I'll save that lighthouse for just a little bit. We'll get that after this level, just in case I die in this level. Although I don't anticipate dying in this level, it's actually a pretty easy vertical level. Another one of these vertical levels. Have we had one like this before? I feel like we have had a similar vertical level, although I might be thinking of a future level instead. When you record multiple times, they all sort of blend together a little bit. Oh, I remember what I wanted the mini mushroom for. It's because I'm not sure if you need a mini mushroom in this level to get a secret, but actually, technically, I was thinking of a different level when I thought of this secret. Actually, you'll find that there'll be a future level very similar to this one where I actually need a mini mushroom to get to a secret exit. I thought this would just be for a star coin or something, but I think the mini mushroom does make a secret in this game a little easier. So I'm glad I kind of stopped and got that mini mushroom now that I think about it, because it's gonna be useful in this level. So that's always good. I'm sure you could probably do this secret without a mini mushroom though, just thinking about it. Also, expect me to fall a lot, because this is just sort of the kind of level that you just fall and end up back at the beginning of the level and you're like, God damn it. But over here is going to be our first star coin, yes. What we need to do is, like we have been doing before, we dig through these blocks for our little drill spin, and then you get an easy P-switch, and that's easy peasy. Easy P-switch, easy peasy. Get it, get it, get it. I made a pun with words. I'm so clever. Not really. But we'll go ahead and get these coins, and can we make it up there? No, not quite. Pain in the ass. There we go. These chain chomps are annoying. I don't know if I mentioned I kill them. I think I saw you, as I showed before. You need to ground pound a few times with the on the pole, and then it will free them, and then they will be dead because they were freed. But yeah, I tried to use the mini mushroom to get up here, and then I slipped and fell all the way back down to the beginning. God damn it! I hate these levels. But I'm not sure if you need a mini mushroom or not. It looks like it's a coin block staircase, so you might just be able to do it just with normal thanks to that. The mini does make it a little bit easier though, just because it's easier to jump as a mini. Yes. I guess that's one way of saying it. Then you go up here, and there's just a life over here actually, so it's not anything cool. You'll see a future level is gonna have a very similar area, and it actually is a very important secret. So that's why I totally got confused as to which one was which, but whatever, not that important. So having a mini mushroom here is not necessarily the best thing though. So I'm gonna look for a mushroom and hopefully be able to get rid of this thing, because I do want the ability to ground pound blocks and break them for a star coin in a second. So I could try to get through this as well. Not the easiest one to get though. I'm not exactly sure how you're supposed to get this one. Not really sure at all. Oh well, it's certainly not that big a deal. So to get the third star coin, you need to break down here, use this thing, and then I guess you can technically, no, you can't go under because I don't think you can jump up to that thing. So you have to go from above. So you need a mushroom at least. Luckily they provide one right there, so it's not really that hard to get one. But then you just do a little chain Koopa jumping here. You use one Koopa to get the P-switch, and then the other one to get up to this section. So it's kind of like what we did in 3A, I believe, back in World 3, to get to the secret exit and the star coin. But the one that leads to the one that led us to the cannon, incidentally. But was it World 3? Or no, it was World 2. Yeah, I'm thinking World 2A. Okay, never mind. It's World 2A. But it's 2 Koopas, because we're on a later level. We're in World 6. We're not in World 2. So our secrets are not even going to get us a secret exit. We're just going to get us a star coin. I'm going to have to use 2 Koopas, because we're intense like that. Not really. Kind of stupid. This level eats up in your time. I'm really low on time already. As you can see, I'm only at 140. So, going to hurry up and get there. It's the end here. But all that we have to do really is just a bunch of pipe blasting, I guess. I don't know how you want to call this. So we're pretty much at the end of the level, so nothing to really worry about. If you want to get the one-up, you want to go not in the last pipe as you think you would, but you want to go in this pipe right here, and this one will shoot you to the one-up. Just like so. Just like the last level. I think these are the only 2 levels that actually have the mechanics, so I think we just did both of them that use the pipe to get the one-up. Kind of interesting, I suppose. Anyways, only one level left. Only one level left, and it is the castle level, of course. So, it's going to be boss time very soon, and that's pretty exciting. This boss is pretty interesting. Like I said, this is one of my favorite worlds, even though it has very little variety. There's some really interesting levels in it, so, and the boss is pretty fun as well, so I can't really, I do like the boss this level. I think it's probably my favorite boss in the game. Just thinking through all the bosses, yeah, I'd say it's probably my favorite. Sometimes I just like to dodge the one-ups, because it's like a little game. It's like, okay, well, I have a shit ton of lives, let's see how many times I can dodge them before I get them, but that's just sort of a waste of time. And these videos are long enough, so I'm not going to play that game right now. I shall do that on my own time, I suppose. Anyway, this, even though I like I love the castle, the boss of this castle, I can't talk at all in this video. My God, this is horrible. It's actually a pretty tough castle. So, yes, tough castle indeed. Because as you can see, there's all these platforms, and it's pretty easy to mistime your jump and fall because they don't actually go at the same rate, so they aren't always going to be like, providing a perfect save. By the way, you do want to get the shell in order to, get the star coin there. Once again, using shells to get star coins seems to be a very common theme at this point. You can also use the shell to get this flower, because if you try to ground pound on that, obviously you would die. So, not a good idea to ground pound, or not, you wouldn't die, but you would lose the flower. See, this is what I mean. It's really tricky to do that, because sometimes the platforms just aren't there for you, and it's just not timed very well. I didn't get a shell this time, but you can use this Koopa over here, just sort of demonstrating using this Koopa to get the star coin, just like that. Pretty easy. Don't really have anything else though, so unfortunately I don't have any power-ups this time, which is a little annoying, but we will make do, indeed. This level's pretty tricky. I mean, like I said, the platforms, it's just, you have to be really careful about your timing. You have to be really cautious in this level. That's what this level's all about. It's all about cautious. Yeah, I know, I just said the C word, cautious. I know that's like exactly what I'm not in this game. At least in New Super Mario Bros. I'm never cautious. I'm always taking way too many risks. But really, if you want to do well in this level, that's really what you need to be, because you just need to make sure that things are timed appropriately before you jump in all gung-ho. But the end here is actually pretty interesting, get the third star coin. It's one of the more interesting star coins to get, in my opinion. First of all, you need a wall jump up here, which is kind of a little tricky, that platform there, but it's not too bad. Just do that. Now this one, okay, so you have to time, you see the platforms moving up and down there. You time it so that at the lower point, jump off the Koopa here, and jump up here. Obviously, if the platforms are at the highest point, you're not going to be able to make it up there. You can always respawn the Koopa as long as you don't kill it, so just make sure you don't kill it accidentally. But it's an interesting start going to get for sure. Cause you have to jump on, anytime you have to go on top of the level like that, which is just sort of like a reference to old school Mario if I've ever seen one. Yeah, that was a bit close. Good thing that thing didn't go up all the way. But pretty old school reference. Here's actually an interesting section as well where you have to jump on these platforms to make it up there. Just time things well and you'll be fine. If you screw up, you do tend to fall down though, so just be careful and make sure you're timing things decently. That section does annoy me a little bit, because if your timing's at all off, things are gonna get a bit icky. But anyways, it's time for the boss. It's Monty Mole in a tank. That's just pretty awesome. It's like the Shy Guy. It's like General Guy with the tank in Paper Mario, except now it's a Monty Mole in a tank, and he'll shoot bullet bulls. Bullet bulls. Yes, bullet bulls. That makes more sense. Bullet bills at you and throw bomb bombs at you, and then you'll get hit by one of them. And now I'm a little worried because I'm out of a power up. Just make sure you get him through before he throws the bomb, because of all the bullets going at you, there's so many bullets! And now he's a third cannon, so this one's a bit tricky, because you actually have to use a bullet bill to get up here usually. Why'd I grab the bomb? Why'd I grab... No bomb, no bomb, no bomb, no. What? 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 Yeah, I did it again! And look, I'm just gonna cut back to the boss, but I did it again! That's like in like 3 separate occasions now, while LPing, that I've killed myself after defeating a boss. I just tend to do that. Pocket Bomberman, which I don't know, ironically both of them involve bombs exploding, and then technically, Link's Awakening on Midway Gate. I screwed up there too, so that's 3 times now that I've killed myself after defeating a boss. I just have that tendency, I suppose. But yeah, bombs, they will hurt you. You are not immune after killing the boss. Once again. Just every time. So annoying. But whatever, this time to kick that bomb out of the way. You will not foil me again, Mr. Bomb. Like, he's gonna go right at me there. Wow, that was just like perfectly spaced, I suppose, which I guess it makes sense. And the Monty attack is defeated after that shenaniganery. That's where I said shenaniganery. That's totally a word. And that will be the end of World 6 after a bit of, shenaniganery. I guess I'll use that word again. It seems to be fitting there. Here's a little glimpse of World 8, which is pretty awesome. So, World 8, Darkness, as usual. Kind of what you would expect, I guess, for a final world. But, as you can see, you got all the star coins in World 6. So, this is LuckySevenDX signing out. In the next episode, guys, we will be doing World 7 in the sky! Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. So, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.